Team Fortress 2. It's a game that's been around for a long time, almost 17 years to be exact. And with TF2 being around for so long shows the huge mark that it's left on the gaming community as a whole, along with leaving a positive impact in the lives of a lot of people, especially in mine. As I mentioned in my previous video, where I talked about my time with TF2, Team Fortress 2 is a game I've been playing since 2010, and since then, I played it on and off for years until 2018, when I decided to go all in on the TF2 experience.
I am all in.
Playing new classes, improving my skills, exploring community servers, trading, making new loadouts, the whole 9 yards. Or should I say, the whole 9 classes. But for a long time, TF2 was the only game that I played. I was hooked just like I was all those years ago. As my love for the game grew, so did my desire to make videos. Fast forward to November 8th, 2021, when I uploaded my first video on this channel, opening Halloween packages nearing the end of the Scream Fortress of that year. Now, the video wasn't the best that it could be, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, but it was nice to actually finish a video and have it uploaded. And despite my inconsistent upload schedule, I knew making YouTube videos was something I wanted to do. Being able to make videos about my favorite game, while also getting to share my other passions with you guys, like my artwork. And during my entire time on YouTube, I got to hear all of your kind words, while also getting to meet and befriend fellow content creators, artists, and TF2 fans alike. All of you guys have been so supportive of my content the past few years, and I hope to keep this channel going for many more. Thank you guys so much again for everything. It really means a lot. But to reference my previous video once again, I mentioned how TF2 was an inspiration for both artists and content creators, and now I can say TF2 inspired me in the same respect. Team Fortress 2 has always been a part of my life, and now it's helped me be in the place that I'm in today. It's crazy how much a wacky hat simulator with guns could do so much for people, which is why it saddens me to see it in the state that it's in today. As I mentioned in my previous video, around the time the bot crisis started, it got progressively worse with each passing day, which made people progressively more angry and fed up with the game. This frustration would later spark the #SaveTF2 movement, a community effort to bring attention to Team Fortress 2 and the turmoil it was going through. And let's just say, it worked! #SaveTF2 trended on Twitter, the active player base increased, hundreds or maybe even thousands of videos being uploaded on all platforms sharing the love people have for this game, while grabbing the attention of larger content creators and even having the support of the amazing TF2 voice actors. It was a heartwarming thing to witness, and a great thing to be a part of. The community coming together for a game we all love. And after all this, we got something that we were hoping for. After years of trying to get this problem fixed, we got a response, in the form of a tweet from the official TF2 Twitter. A tweet I'm sure most of you know. TF2 community, we hear you. We love this game and know you do too. We see how large this issue has become, and are working to improve things. At the time, this was peak for us. TF2 fans were celebrating, expecting a lot of change to come for this game, which could lead to the potential end of the bots plaguing Team Fortress 2. Overall, the community was more hopeful than it's ever been, at least in a very long time. And after 2 years since the posting of that tweet, what have they done? Well, we did get updates, a few seasonal updates, and the addition of a new game mode, several fixes and some quality of life changes, even changing up the voting system to make kicking bots and cheaters easy for both teams. And 64-bit support was added to TF2, which elevated the game's performance for most players. Overall, it was a great trend of updates for a while. But did it fix the main issue with the bots? Well, not in the way we hoped for. With each update, it would hinder the bots, but after a few days, they would always come back. Bots still hop into casual servers, spamming voice chat and text chat, being able to call votes on real people to remove them from the game, which leaves room for more bots to join, making the match unplayable. You'll end up being trapped in spawn for the whole game, or forced to just leave the game entirely. So really nothing has changed. We've come full circle on this issue, even more frustrated than we were before. Sure, we got updates, but nothing that fixed the main problem at hand. In my previous video, I talked about how old and new players are getting frustrated with the state of the game, and the feelings have not changed. Old players are sick of the false promises, hoping for a solution that'll probably never come. and new players don't even want to bother with this game in the state that it's in. And honestly, I can't say that I blame them. A lot of people, including ones that I know, have left the game entirely because of this, and the ones who are still playing TF2 are playing it a lot less, me included. I still love this game, but in the state that it's in, it makes it hard to enjoy it like I used to. Over time, we became less vocal about our disdain for what TF2 has turned into. We were fighting a losing fight, and we just felt hopeless thinking change wouldn't happen. But that's something that we need to change. We need to keep sharing what we want fixed, and not stop until something is done. And this time, we shouldn't just take any kind of update or response and call it good. At this point, I don't even want seasonal updates. I don't want new maps, I don't want new cosmetics, and sorry Heavy, I don't want an update for you either. There's only one thing I want from you, Valve. I want a fix. I want a solution. Not small fixes that we've been getting these past couple years, but one that'll actually face the bot crisis head on. One that'll get rid of the bots for good. We are tired of waiting. It's been over 4 years since this started, and we have yet to see an end to the bots. You said we hear you, but our words fall on deaf ears. You said you're working to improve things, but these improvements did nothing to fix the main issue. And you said we love this game, but you leave it to slowly die in the bots' hands. And at this rate, Team Fortress 2 will be nothing more than a dead game that no one wants to play anymore. And that's something we don't want. Valve needs to be held accountable for the neglect of not just TF2, but all their other games affected by people with malicious intent. It's been going on for way too long. It's become more common than it should be. And if this trend continues, these other games will end up dead as well, if nothing is done. So everyone, I encourage you to let your voices be heard. Write reviews on the TF2 store page, tag Valve in the Team Fortress 2 Twitter, use any social media that you can to help raise awareness and spread the word. We need as many people as we can to help achieve our goal to have Team Fortress 2 fixed. Share your passion for the game. Share how you feel about it. Let Valve know you want change. And don't stop until something is done. Despite everything we've been through, I'm still hopeful. Hopeful that all of us can save TF2 from the bots, as long as we don't back down. Team Fortress 2 has been there for us for many years. Now it's our time to be there for Team Fortress 2. So join me in the fight to make TF2 fun like it used to be. Let us rise up and have our voices be heard. No holding back this time. We will take nothing less than an actual solution to crush these bots once and for all. This might be our last chance to make change happen. So let's make it count. Thank you.